Well, this little gal is Salsa, and it's a fairly fitting name. She's a little bit spicy, as you can see right there. She's kind of funny. Sometimes she's super quiet and gentle when I'm in the pen with her, and sometimes she acts like this, where she's a little bit concerned. It was an extremely blustery, windy day, but quite warm for January. When she wants to spin around and be silly there, I just keep putting pressure on her until she can stop and face me up. Like that. And that hasn't taken her very long to figure out. But sometimes she's super gentle in the pen and you can pet her all over. And sometimes she's just a little bit wiggy like this. But I just want to show her that I can still approach her and that everything's cool. She loves to be scratched on. She's really friendly. And I'm trying not to sneak around her either. I'm conscious of how she feels about me walking up to her, but I don't want to be sneaky. I also don't want to run her into the panels, so if I have to be a little bit more careful, I will be, just for her sake. I'm going to pet on her here on both sides before I catch her. I just want to show her that that's okay. And I'm able to love on her all over, and she kind of waits for me. If she's going to freak out a little bit, it's usually pretty short-lived. And she's very smart. She knows kind of what I'm looking for now. So when she does get bothered, she comes back down very quickly. She lets me catch her right there with no issues. And we go ahead and lead out of the pen. I forgot that it was chained. Unchain it. And we step out. We cut to another clip right here, and this was immediately after I let her out. I hadn't worked with her at all between those two clips. So this is my 6th session with this girl. I've been playing with her between 15 and 45 minutes every day, from just handling her in her pen to bringing her out in the yard here and working on basics. So there I'm stepping her quarters around, showing that she can disengage and step her fronts. Very important stuff. She'll lead her body across the front of me there, disengage the other way. She was a little bit sticky occasionally in places here. I praise her pretty consistently. Go to step those fronts. She was a little bit sticky here, kind of wants to move her hip around. And when she gives me a couple nice steps, then I release. I throw the rope up over her back. This lead rope isn't very long, so you'll see me kind of look a little bit silly when I go to throw it around her hind legs, because it should wrap around them more. But that's okay. The basic concept is there. She's pretty decent about that. We've done that once or twice before. I hadn't done her front feet before. She wasn't worried about that at all. Go ahead and change sides and show that we can do it on both sides here. She kind of wants to move around a little bit, but she's not too bad. She's not panicked. Just a little bit uncomfortable. So this girl is an Awesome Roany daughter out of Copper Silver Miss by Rolling Jacks Copper, making her a full sister to my coming 3-year-old gelding Sawney. So this girl's pretty cool. I'm excited that Brittany gave me the opportunity to work with her. She's very similar to all the other Awesome Roany colts, and I think she's going to be a really nice one for her. So I'm sending her out on the circle right here, and you'll see as she goes around, she kind of wants to try to park over by my pickup towards the other horses. You can see the ends of Rig's legs there in the frame. And when I go to change sides, she kind of wants to fight me right there. But you'll also notice that as she's going around the circle, she's not trying to run me over. That's something that we have worked on pretty much every day up to this point. She had a really hard time being able to give me any space and would just shoulder right into you and run through you to get back in the direction she wanted to go. So this right here is groundbreaking for her to have any space between her body and myself, especially on the side closest to the drone here, right here. But she kind of wanted to be in a hurry today, so I try to keep her going and wait until she's able to walk and give me space at the same time. Right there, she got a little bit close to me, and when I corrected her, she wanted to overreact a little bit. She's kind of interesting because sometimes if you put pressure on her by smacking her butt with the rope or what have you, she just won't respond. And sometimes she kind of wants to rear or be a little bit explosive about it, but she's getting things figured out. She's starting to understand what's expected of her. But I'm just correcting her where I need to here and giving her the opportunity to settle down. She keeps wanting to stop right there because that's usually where I release her, away from where she wants to be. But I want her to be right mentally first. Right there when she offers to walk, then I ask her to stop. And I look for those hips to be right, like right there, before we quit. A lot going on in that little sequence there. But I'm basically just trying to get her to find a good mental spot before I ask her to stop. She was pretty uppity and kind of wanted to trot today, which is unusual. But it is really blustery and windy and spooky outside, so... And she's just in that little pen by herself, so she's not able to expend much energy. She kind of wants to trot on this side too. There's a nice walk, so I ask her to stop. This filly's really smart. She's starting to figure out how to be kind of soft on the lead. Now this is the first time that I've done this particular exercise with her. And once again, it looks kind of silly with this short lead rope, but I trusted that she wasn't going to kick me in the shins, so I went ahead and did it anyway. That was pretty good. Go ahead and do it on the other side here. Have her turn around to the right. She kind of wanted to be a little bit fast, a little bit, not quite explosive, but just concerned on that side right here. She's trying to drag me the way she wants to go again. That's a pretty consistent problem that we've been working on. She's pretty sure she needs to stay on that right circle. But she let me correct her and we went right back to what we were doing. So I'm just letting her figure this out. And I'm going to keep messing with it until she can walk through there and be kind of gentle about it. There, she still wants to go on that right circle, but she let me bring her back across the other way. And all the time we're working on stepping hinds and fronts. And here I'm just kind of angling her around so we stay in frame. Ask her to back up a couple steps off the halter there. Send her off to the right. Praise her. Send her off to the right again. Looking for her to just walk around me and be quiet about it. And we'll go ahead and put the rope around her left side again. Just giving her a puzzle to work on here. I'm not pulling on her hard. She just gets to figure it out. So I'll just wait here. This one, it took her a little bit of time, but that's totally okay. That's a really important thing for these little guys to learn, that when you ask them to do something and they don't quite understand, it's not an emergency. If they can figure that out at this age, then you've got a lot going for you. So go ahead and do that right side again. She was a little bit worried about that side initially. She's still a little bit fast, but it's a lot better. Ask her to lead forward right there. And then I praise her some more. I try to praise on her a lot. Gonna ask for it again. That was so much better right there. She walked around and went through there really quiet. Praise on her some more. And that's where I called it. A session with her is usually about like this. I just work with her and show her some stuff. And I try not to overdo it with these little guys because it's really easy to freak them out and do too much. And I try not to do too many new concepts in one session. So I lead her in to her little pen here. And I always ask a colt to lower their head as I take the halter off, trying to set them up for their future. And then I do quite a bit of loving on her here. She loves to be scratched on. She's just an itchy little gal. Especially on her chest here, and you'll get to see that. Licking and chewing. Scratching her between her hind legs. She's cool about that. She really likes it. And then I go to itch her on her chest, and she does the little nose wiggles and jacking her head around. She's just a character. This is a nice little filly. And she acts a lot like Sonny, so she should be a pretty cool one. I leave and then reapproach her there, and she's really quiet about it. All that apprehension from before is gone. Let her enjoy some more scratches there. And that's where we call it. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I do like working with these babies. Especially these Awesome Roany babies. They're just really nice horses. That was our 6th session with Salsa. See you on the next one.